Hello everyone, so in today's video I wanted to talk about Medicare supplement plans, also known as Medigap plans, and I'm going to use the term Medigap because that's what the Medicare New Book kind of labels them, Medigap plan. Now Medigap plans are different as there are many letters, but those letters don't have anything to do with the Medicare parts, Medicare Part A, Medicare Part B. They don't have anything to do with those letters as far as in choosing the Medigap plan that you enroll in. Now, what I mean by that is Medicare Parts A and B determine the services covered and the amount of co-insurance or your responsibility financially on which you have to pay. Medigap plans work on top of Medicare Part A and B, and they cover a financial burden or financial responsibility that you have for those co-insurance and co-pays. Each Medigap plan has a different set co-insurance that they will cover. As you can see here on this chart that has recently been revised in 2020, these are the percentage levels that the Medigap plan, based on the letter, covers. I like to just focus on these two, Medigap Plan G and Medigap Plan N. Now many of you heard Medigap Plan F is the best plan out there. It is the best plan as far as it covers absolutely all the financial cost of Medicare covered services. And Medicare Plan F isn't going away, so to speak, as so long as you have your Medicare start date, Medicare Part A that is, on 1/1/2020 or before, you're still qualified for Plan F. But I believe that Plan G and Plan N are very well suited for Medigap or your Medicare plan needs for the future. And I believe that even those of you who are on a Plan F, you might want to take a look at Plan G or Plan N due to the financial reasons. And we'll get into that a little bit later. Now we're going to go over Medigap Plan G first because that plan is the most comprehensive. Medigap Plan G covers everything as you can see on this list except for the Part B annual deductible. And of 2022, the Medigap or Medicare Part B deductible is $233. Other than that, it covers absolutely all the financial responsibilities that you would have when you're using Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B services. Medigap Plan N, on the other hand, as you can see on this list, does almost the same thing, except there's these little asterisks here. And those asterisks tell us that you may be responsible for up to a $20 copay at the doctor's office, a $50 copay at the emergency room, and Medigap Plan N does not cover excess charges. Well, what are excess charges? Well, excess charges are for Medicare service providers, doctors, usually psychiatrists and psychologists who do not accept Medicare assignment. Now what that means is that they do not accept the Medicare reimbursement rate as full. What that means for you is that they can charge you up to a 15% cost of the entire service. Now this can be quite scary, and for those folks who want to eliminate this type of risk completely, you might want to consider getting a Plan G, the Medigap Plan G, instead. Now for Medigap Plan G and Plan N, the cost difference can be anywhere between, I've seen as low as $10 per month or as high as $50 per month, being the Medigap Plan premium differences. Remember, these are supplemental plans. These Medigap plans have to be purchased in addition to paying your Medicare Part B or any kind of penalties you have on the Medicare program. This is completely separate, even though they work together. Medicare Plan N, while can be cheaper, sometimes it can be, depending on your budget, more advantageous to purchase that extra insurance just so that you don't have to worry about things like excess charges or doctor visit costs. And if you go to the doctors more than 2 times a month, sometimes that savings of $10 to $50 doesn't make sense when the Medigap Plan G would just make that co-insurance or that copay zero anyway. So what would I suggest? I suggest that you look at your health and figure out if it's more worth it to buy more insurance upfront now for the future, or to get a more efficient plan like a Plan N, and then save up that extra premium savings for potential expensive services in the future. It's really based on you and what you want to do. And that's why the Medicare and You guidebook is provided to you. Unfortunately, I'll be honest, it's a lot of words. Most people don't like reading that entire book. But if you have questions about Medicare and how it affects you and your benefits, please leave me a comment below, send me an email so that I can answer your questions, as I'm sure many other people have similar questions to you. Now, as far as Medigap plans, you do have a Medigap open enrollment. It only happens once in your lifetime, where you have open access to any of these plans, even the ones that I didn't cover. So if you have that open enrollment period and know what kind of plan you want, or at least an idea, send me an email and I can discuss further on how it affects you and what I think might be the best plan that's best suited for you. We'll see you in the next video.